What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Content Crash Podcast. I'm your host, Dan Hartnack. With me is Kino Eastman. Kino, what's going on?
Not bad, man. Not so bad.
Yeah, it's we had a nice little week off, but now it's time to get back into the world of gaming. You know, I went camping. I kind of disconnected from everything, and
How was it?
it was nice. It was nice to just be in nature and you know, experience the outdoors for a while. But now I'm back, and I just want to go kill things on my computer.
Fair enough.
And so this week we're gonna give you kind of a preview or what we're expecting from Gamescom next week. So Gamescom, if you're unfamiliar, it's kind of like the European version of E3. It's held annually in Cologne, Germany. It's been around since 2009, and it always comes around mid to late August. So it's cool. It's when a lot of the European developers show off their stuff. You know, we have like big hitters like CD Projekt Red, who's out in Poland. They always have a pretty big presence at Gamescom, and some of the other bigger games companies out there. Ubisoft from France. They have a big showing. So it's cool to see what's coming. It's kind of like a more like a follow up to E3. Like, they showed off all the new stuff at E3, and now they're gonna just show you, you know, from that new stuff what they've been working on, and, like, you know, release dates and all that stuff, and some new gameplay videos from things. So it's exciting. There's not as many conferences, but there are a few. Sony doesn't have a presence in Gamescom this year. They have a floor presence. They don't have a conference scheduled. They usually save their bigger conferences for either E3 or then their own PlayStation experience down in, like, December, or Tokyo Game Show out in Japan. But the show is going to kick off on Sunday, August 20th, with Microsoft doing a conference that's going to take place at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And you know, they usually I think last year they had a pretty big presence at the con at Gamescom. So, you know, this year it's, you know, kicking off the show. It's a big spot. I expect some cool things from them. They have said in the past that they're going to show off some more Scorpio, or Xbox One X, I should say. I don't know. I wish they just stuck with Scorpio.
I still call it in my head, so don't worry about
it. yeah. But yeah. So they're gonna kick it off. I've been following Gamescom for a couple years. I haven't followed it like super close. But what I've noticed is Xbox takes this time to show off a lot of their indie titles, which they have a lot coming through the pipeline. I know, Cuphead was something been super excited about, and that's releasing in September, so I'm sure that's going to have a presence there. And there's a couple other things that I'd like to see from them. I'd like to see more focus on the games. You know, they had the reveal at E3 with the specs and the fanfare surrounding Xbox One X, but Gamescom is for the games. Let's show off the games that they have planned. I'm traditionally not a Xbox player. I don't have an Xbox. I never had one, but now with their crossplay platforms, or their crossplay announcements, which means every Xbox game comes to PC, I have to pay attention now, because everything is coming to PC, and that's awesome. So I'll keep a close eye on it. I don't know if you're expecting anything from Xbox in particular, or Microsoft in general, I guess I should say.
Microsoft, definitely. I want to see what we're getting for PC. See what goodies, if there's anything crazy that we haven't heard about yet. So that's probably the main reason I would watch it.
Yeah. You know, just looking through off the top of my head, Forza is kind of their flagship for right now. Not really into driving games, but it does look absolutely beautiful. they have announced that this event will they'll have kind of a dedicated celebration to the Age of Empires series, celebrating its 20th anniversary. So they announced back at E3 that there will be a remastered edition of the game. So we'll probably get some more info on that, like when it's releasing. It should be releasing soon. Considering this is the 20-year anniversary, it'll line up just perfectly with that. So yeah, they won't be at E3 level of reveals, but it should be a fun show from them. What else? And then Monday, the following day on August 21st, EA has a conference at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. That's our time where we're in. And Nvidia has a conference at 5 a.m. on Monday.
Quite brutal.
I do wake up at that time, or I actually wake up at like 4:30 for work. So, and I give myself like an hour and a half, 2 hours to get ready. So I think I might be able to grab that. I'll be groggy, but I think I'll slog my way through it. That's one that's really got my attention. This is the first year that Nvidia is going to do something, and it's hey, bring on all the PC stuff, because that's what I want to see. I want to hear all that stuff. So I don't know if it's going to be more hardware focused. There's not really a lot of information floating around about it, but it's and all these conferences will be streamed on various YouTube channels and Twitch channels, but I mean, Nvidia, I right now I don't have an Nvidia card in my system, but I have used them in the past, and they're awesome. But it's more of, hey, this is a PC conference. Show me some PC games. Show me some of your new hardware. I know, Nvidia cards they'll probably announce a new line at least.
More than likely.
Yeah, and it's almost getting time for me to upgrade. So hopefully they announce some cool things with a nice price point that I don't have to break the bank for. We're also expecting things like PC footage from Destiny 2. The beta was just announced for PC the other day. I forgot exactly when, but it's I'm hoping Nvidia is going to take some time and show off the the 4K 60 FPS Destiny 2 goodness. That should be cool. And that's something I've been looking forward to, because I played Destiny 1 on PlayStation. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It just was missing something. It was missing some. I don't know. It was a beautiful game, but I hope they just take what they had and build upon it and make something better with Destiny 2. And it being on PC, I think will make it grow leaps and bounds.
PC's gonna help.
Absolutely. The gunplay will hopefully be right up there, and it'll be the quote Halo on PC that we've been waiting for. So that's what I'm expecting from Nvidia.
Or if they have any surprises, because I've never heard of them doing a conference like this outside of just announcing hardware. So what are there like little surprises? Something we should be looking out for.
Oh yeah, I'm sure all these people, all these companies have aces up their sleeve for surprises coming in. So we'll keep an eye out, and hopefully we'll get some cool announcements. We're all about the game, so. Then, like I said, EA is going to be up at around 5 o'clock, or 1:30 in the afternoon. They've been pretty upfront about what they have planned. It's all going to be a lot of sports games like FIFA and Need for Speed. That'll take up probably a large chunk of their conference. They're going to show off some Battlefront 2. the Star Wars stuff, and the show some more footage from Battlefield 1's DLC, the name of the in the name of the Tsar. So that should be cool, and then I'm sure they'll show off the Sims 4 since it's been confirmed for consoles now. So we'll probably hear a lot about that. EA has always been kind of the odd man out when it comes to conferences between E3 and Gamescom. They're just there. I don't, they don't really have a big presence, and they don't really make a big deal out of their stuff. But hey, you know what? They might have surprises too. I know, they've been working with, is it BioWare that's doing Anthem? Yep. So they announced that at E3. I'm sure we'll see some more footage from Anthem. That's, I guess, the only game that and Star Wars are like the only games I'm pretty much looking forward to from EA. But hey, who knows? Maybe we'll have some surprises from them too. And then Tuesday, the actual show opens up to press media only. They get to go on the show floor and see some cool stuff. There's no conferences that day. And then on Wednesday, the show finally opens for the public, and it lasts from Wednesday to Saturday, August 23rd. So that's cool. Get everybody in line. Everybody can play the demos and stuff. And then at 9 a.m. Wednesday morning, our time, Nintendo gets to go. They have a presentation planned. It's not like a stage. I don't think it's a stage presentation. I think it's just just like a Nintendo Direct, like on YouTube.
Yeah, I think it's like Mario and more Metroid. I'm assuming more Metroid.
Yep.
Which I just want to play at this point, but I'll watch some more.
Yeah. Yes. Super Mario is going to probably be their centerpiece, and hopefully we get a little more info on the Switch Metroid game, but I don't. It might still be too early there, but yeah, we'll probably get some info on the remake of Metroid 2, Super Metroid 2, which looks fantastic. I mean, everything I've seen, I'm just like, oh my god, I need it in my life right now.
I'm ready.
But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, Nintendo hit it out of the park at E3, so hopefully they'll keep that consistency up and keep the momentum going, and really ride the wave of E3, and then hopefully they can pull out a few more surprises. Obviously the Switch is gaining more power every day. The 3DS is still the number one handheld device, in my opinion. So we'll see some more stuff like Fire Emblem Warriors, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm expecting maybe some stuff from the new Yoshi game, or oh my god, they put out a video yesterday of Kirby. I believe it's the 25th anniversary of Kirby.
Really?
Yeah, it's something like that. Let me see if I can find what I watched, because it was awesome. I just went through all the games that they put out for Kirby. It was so cool. I was like, oh my god, I love Kirby so much.
Give me my All-Star remake.
Yep, Kirby 25th anniversary. So hopefully we'll see something maybe on the Virtual Console or something like that from Nintendo. Give Kirby some love because he needs it. So yeah, that wraps up the conferences, or the showcases, I should say. But other companies will have presence there. Like I said, Sony will have a presence, but no big to-dos, because they save their big stuff for Tokyo Game Show and the PlayStation Experience in December. So I don't expect anything crazy from them. Maybe they'll show off some of their remakes or remasters, like the Shadow Colossus remaster, which that's a big draw for me. Um, yeah, they won't do anything big. I'm not expecting anything big out of Sony, but who knows? Um, yeah, I don't think they'll have a huge presence. I believe Bethesda will be there, and I expect maybe some new footage for like Wolfenstein or The Evil Within 2. Um, but other than that, maybe some Quake Champion stuff and Elder Scrolls Online, but nothing crazy. Uh, they usually save their big stuff for E3. Um, I think out of everybody who's not going to have a conference, Ubisoft is going to have the biggest presence. They have so much coming very, very soon. And yeah, I'm expecting, Assassin's Creed Origins. They've already announced they're going to have more info on the Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle game, the Crew 2, the South Park game, For Honor, Far Cry 5, Rainbow Six. What am I missing? Maybe they'll show Beyond Good and Evil 2, some more stuff from that. That'd be really cool. But yeah, Ubisoft is Ubisoft. They're gonna do their thing, and that's it.
That's it.
And then and then the smaller companies will have some presence. CD Projekt Red will be revealing some more information about Gwent, the card game based on The Witcher, which is I've been playing the beta. It's cool, so hopefully they have some actual release info for it when it's going to go live fully. But I don't think anything other than that from them. I'd like to see Cyberpunk 2077, but I don't think we're going to get anything on that for probably a couple more years. Shame.
Oh.
It's been confirmed also we're getting some news on Shenmue 3. The game was delayed till next year, but hopefully we'll get some maybe gameplay reveal or like a little cinematic trailer, because Shenmue, or maybe hopefully, fingers crossed, we get a remastered version of Shenmue 1 and 2, because those only came out on Dreamcast, and come on, who had a Dreamcast?
I feel like those are necessary, especially for like
Absolutely.
anybody now who just heard of Shenmue. Some people have no idea what a Shenmue is.
Absolutely, they that needs to happen. So hopefully that's the news we're getting is the remakes of or remasters of 1 and 2, so everybody can experience the greatness of Shenmue. So yeah, other than that, the smaller companies will be there, and we'll probably get a lot of indie game announcements, maybe some stuff from like Devolver Digital. I've been waiting for Ruiner, and it's almost here. I believe it's releasing in September, so hopefully I get some more info on it.
I would like to know if Eater is dead or alive.
Oh yeah, yeah. It looks so awesome, and it's like we haven't heard anything in how long now? It's
a long time.
A very long time.
I'd probably go back and check, but it's a long time.
Yeah. And that actually reminded me of a Microsoft game, Below.
Oh no, yes, Below. Also
man, that game looks so awesome, but we didn't hear anything about it for like 2 years now, and it had a big presence at like E3 a couple years ago.
I know Cappy said they needed time, but it's been a while without an update.
Yeah, everybody needs time, but I mean,
information helps too.
So that's Gamescom. I'll be covering it as much as I can. We'll get stuff together, and we'll have on the next podcast next Thursday. We'll be showing off, what we learned from Gamescom, what's been announced, what's been kind of lackluster, what we're missing. This past week there have been some announcements that I'm sure we'll see some more information on at Gamescom. It's like I said, it's the European E3, so
I'm
Trying to,
interested. I'm
yeah.
ready. I don't know about waking up for 5. You have to let me know, man.
Oh, here's a Blizzard will be there. They released a kind of press release.
I heard
They'll have
something about something for World of Warcraft as well. Supposed to release some like data for a patch or something. I'm not sure. I haven't kept up in a long time.
Overwatch. Here, I'm looking at the press release now. Hearthstone players can enjoy an early look at the new Fireside Gathering features, where they will join forces with a whole new kind of Fireside Brawl, a group raid against the Lich King. Huh, I don't know how you're going to do that with a card game, but
Hmm?
the Hearthstone Global Games Finals, of course, it'll be esports there. I think actually there's a For Honor tournament at Ubisoft's area. Um, Not much there. World of Warcraft, they'll have attendees will be able to run through a dungeon from the upcoming patch. There's an arena tournament. And there will be a live race raid or mythic dungeon raid between two European guilds. That could be cool. I always like dungeon raids. I always like
Hmm.
the PvE stuff.
Same.
Heroes of the Storm stuff will be there. I wonder if there'll be a tournament. Man, there's tons of tournaments. Starcraft Remastered will be showing off again, which I got this a couple days ago when it released. It's awesome. I love it. It's so cool.
I should pick it up.
Yeah, absolutely. And then yeah, a little bit on Diablo 3, nothing too much. So yeah, well, Blizzard will have the presence there. A lot of esports. And actually, speaking of esports, before I sidetrack again, congratulations to Team Liquid for winning the International 2017, the Dota 2 Championship. They took home just over $10 million, which is insane.
It's a lot of cash.
It was a fantastic tournament this year, as always. It's always a great tournament. They defeated Newbie, a Chinese team, in the finals, and Liquid played their hearts out. Man, they're the first ever team to 3-0 a final match. They went 3-0 in the games out of best of 5. First ever team to do that in the international.
Oh,
Yeah, they had some. They commanded the groups. They got through the group stage easily. They got seeded number 1. They lost their first game in the upper bracket, dropped down, had to make the whole run through the lower bracket, and they did it, and it was incredible. And so congratulations to them. They can go retire because $10 million is, you can just put that in a savings, boom, go retire.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
Also for Team Liquid, last week, Summer Jam, Liquid Knuckle Dew took it as
Oh,
well.
nice, nice.
So
Yeah,
it seems like they're just having a clean sweep.
yeah. Liquid's been on fire lately with everything. Even coming into the international, they've been doing really well in the Dota tournaments leading up to it. So and then they have their StarCraft players, they have their League of Legends team, they have their CS:GO team, they have a Hearthstone team. It seems like if it has an esport, it has Team Liquid represented somewhere. Here's the Storm. Oh my God, there's so many freaking teams for them.
I know what they were doing.
Yep, they have us. Smash Brothers. Oh my God, whatever. Yeah, congratulations to Team Liquid. You guys are killing it. And yeah. So yep. Just to kind of wrap it up again, Gamescom. Keep an eye on it. I'll be, like I said, I'll be probably tweeting out stuff and things. So if you're not following us on Twitter, which I still have to kind of get on, I have it, and when I started it, I was tweeting, trying to get into it, but I don't know if it's just my age. I'm 31. Like I get what Twitter is. I just don't want to take the time to use it. But I'll try to get more into it and you know, kind of tweet out what's going on at Gamescom, you know, as things happen. So you can follow us at Content Crash Pod over there. You can find our podcast on everywhere, well, almost everywhere that podcasts are available. You know, iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, YouTube. Everything gets cross-posted to the warpzone.com YouTube channel. So go check out warpzone.com for all the great articles and people I work with over there, writing articles and reviews and awesome stuff in the world of gaming. So yeah, Kino, you got anything to add?
Not really. I just wish I had the strength to wake up at 5 tomorrow morning.
Yeah, it's tough, but I get it done. You know, coffee's my friend.
There you go.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in, and hopefully next week we'll have a jam-packed episode full of great goodness from Gamescom. And so thank you for checking us out, and we will see you next time.
See you next week.